Hello everyone, welcome back to the Joy of Civ. I'm your host Christian. I'm jumping right into the game today with you all rather than doing my typical talking head intro. My hope is to bring this game to completion today. So we are looking at the Swedish Empire in the later stages of the game. We have contributed pretty heavily to the melting of polar ice caps in this game. You can see we're attempting to build some flood barriers in this city, and there's some destruction already from the rising oceans. So unfortunately, the Swedish Empire doesn't look as beautiful and glorious as it once was, but we are taking steps to preserve our people and to begin the next phase of exploration into space. So currently working on the Mars colony project in Örebro, and we will see where this takes us. So let's continue on here. I think one change I'm going to make is you can see we're researching social media here and can boost that with telecommunications. And that is a technology we can just switch to and research right now. So we're going to do that. That's going to get us another governor once we get to social media, another governor title. We will promote Pingala and then move him up to Örebro, which is our best spaceport city right now. So let's continue on. All right, this military engineer is here to boost production of this flood barrier. We're going to continue to protect our city of Örebro with our spy. Okay, so we have completely lost some tiles to the sea. So our coastal barriers will do no good there. Clear a few of these notifications. And we'll go ahead and sell some luxuries. Buy some luxuries as well. All right, so we are using our builders to further our space mission. And I'm supposed to be purchasing a builder per turn here. That's the plan. I think I might have forgotten to do that. So yeah, we lost some pretty nice tiles over here. Perhaps some others as well that were contributing to our empire. In fact, did we finish our seawall here in Göteborg? I think we did. So that's good. At least they're protected. These few tiles they have to the north. So one thing about doing these full game playthroughs here on the Joy of Civ and in my preferred playstyle is the later stages of the game. I feel like they, just by sort of the nature of the game, they wind up having fewer interesting decisions. In the early game, as you play, each decision you make really has a big impact on on how the game plays out, on the future, that sort of thing. But later in the game, when you're nearing the end, there's just fewer of those really interesting decisions to be made. I feel like in some ways that models real life, where I guess early on in your life, a lot of the decisions that you make are they have bigger impact on your future. So in that way, I suppose it's realistic. But I do feel like it makes this end game perhaps a little less enjoyable. I don't think it's not necessarily, that doesn't necessarily map up to real life in my experience, but in any event, a little bit of philosophizing for you there as we play through this end game space race. Got ourselves a great admiral here. Wow, so Grace Hopper will give us 2 randomly chosen free techs. That's pretty cool. Not just boosts. Okay, great musician. Not really too important for what we're up to right now. I think we're going to go ahead and do, even though we're waiting for this governor title, we're going to go ahead and move our governors now, just to have them ready, because that space initiative is going to be really nice for boosting our space exploration production up here in Erebro. So we'll get Pingala in place, and Reyna is going to be a better governor here anyway. She's really going to make all these tiles a lot nicer. So get back to that. It might have caused a bit of a hit on our science, because Pingala inside of Göteborg would have really been boosting things, but Erebro is no slouch when it comes to science either, so we shall see. I think it's still the right move at this point in the game. All right, these builders are going to come up here and contribute to space race. Maybe first they'll see if we can come and improve that or fix up this tile. All right, great musician. Have to wait until that builder moves. And we're going to go ahead and use Grace Hopper's ability. Yeah, there we go. Get some free techs.
In art and dream, may you proceed with
stealth technology and predictive systems. Very nice.
You must prepare in every quarter, and so be ever. Aim for the moon. If you miss, you may hit a star.
All right, so I think this spy had been attempting to sabotage some space race production over in Nubian lands and was detected and escaped. So I think we'll go back over that way though and continue our attempts to sabotage their space plans. Let's see. Gilgamesh wants to do a joint war. No, I don't think that's part of our plans right now.
Distracted from distraction by distraction.
What kind of policies do we have available now? I don't think any of these are really gonna be that beneficial to us. I kind of like the policies that we are running. Yeah, I think this looks good to me. Okay, we got a flood barrier completed here. And it looks like we have a tile to repair. We'll get a builder out to do that soon. And yeah, let's do this promotion to Space Initiative for Pingala. And there we go, some great works of music. Okay, we can't repair this tile just yet. Let's see how many more turns. So 5 turns until the next sea level increase. Hopefully that bears out and we don't lose these tiles here. Sometimes those sea level increases happen quicker than they're predicted.
If you go on with this nuclear arms race, all you're going to do is make the rubble bounce.
All right, Sheffield completed their flood barrier, which is small. England's still looking pretty threatening up here. Yeah, maybe we'll go for a harbor here. I would like to continue to improve our gold situation. Looks like we don't have anywhere else to send our great musician. Just let him sleep there. Alright, 1 turn until we can repair this tile. And I do forget to purchase builders here. Very close to launching the Mars colony now. Alright, so our attempts to disrupt rocketry in this city will be, well, we don't have super high chances of success. We're going to go for it though. See how our spy does over here in this Nubian spaceport. Ah, here we go.
We hereby declare war.
Well, let's see how this goes. I think we have some troops we should at least upgrade to better hold off England's attack. looks like they're going for York before coming here for the homeland. Actually, I guess for them that makes some pretty good sense. We have fewer defenses over that way. Should probably upgrade these privateers to submarines. Wow, that's expensive. Let's see, how much does it cost to just switch up our policies? That's pretty cheap. I think we might want to do that in order to get cheaper upgrades. Let's see, I think, yeah, here we go, force modernization. We'll slot that in place of the great engineer policy. There we go, that's much better, 810 gold. That'll be good to help deal with that battleship and whatever other ships they send over. And let's upgrade these troops over here as well. Although we could bring an attack right away with our Caroleans. Yeah, we'll let the city bombardment happen first. Okay, mechanized infantry. Yeah, we're not going to have too much trouble with England, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think there'll be too much trouble, but it does force us to spend some gold that could have been spent on other things. All right, Stockholm got their flood barrier. That's good to see. Tempted to just go off and build a wonder, but that's not as important right now. So we're going to purchase a builder. Oh, we can't purchase that builder until we move this one. Builders are getting pretty expensive now, and we're making much less gold than we had been previously. So we'll need to boost that back up. Yeah, why not? Let's have these guys build the Golden Gate Bridge. It's a pretty cool looking wonder. And that seems like kind of a neat spot for it too. We might be in need of some more oil here after all this upgrading. We shall see. Okay, we can sell some luxuries and earn some gold that way. Oh wow. We get quite a bit of gold from France here. I kind of like that deal. Okay, so Nubia has launched their moon landing. We repaired our theater square. We'll continue to repair the buildings in it. And we got ourselves a university here. Let's see, do we have any oil nearby to improve? Not in this area, so we won't worry about a builder here. We'll have them build a factory. All right, this might complete our Mars colony. Let's see if we get enough of a boost. Yeah, there we go. All right, big step toward the space race victory. I think we have a ways to go, though. We'll have these builders ready to contribute to the projects when we begin them. Alright, so what are these English ships up to?
ميني وسخلوجو مداهين إلمي أردنجا حاجة جنموني.
Okay, Stockholm is continuing to repair buildings damaged by rising oceans. This battleship keeps getting error score for defeating corps and armies, I guess. Alright, we're going to prevent these guys from getting over here and just pillaging whatever they want to pillage. I think they had, yeah, they have a ranger coming down this way, probably to pillage as well. Try to avoid that. Looks like we lost some more trade routes to England. Where are they? Oh gosh, they're down here pillaging our trade routes. That's gonna hurt the gold production. There we go. Kind of fanning out here, trying to find out where these English ships are. Well, at this rate, it is going to be it's going to be difficult to finish this game in this session, since we don't even have the technology to launch our ship, our next space race step. But we'll get there eventually. I might just do it all in one session and trim down some stuff just to bring this series to an end. I feel like it's gone on too long. I'm not sure full playthroughs are the future of the Joy of Civ. Alright, we're gonna get some traders back to get our economy back in line. We need a builder here to repair our oil well and other tile improvements. got a lot of envoys now, 14. So we could swoop in and take, well, there aren't too many options really. Yeah, not too many options. Oh, we got ourselves an English submarine here. Bro is doing quite well. Gonna continue to recover our trade route income. Mechanized inventory needs to fall back and heal up a bit. Yeah, I don't understand why caravels are so powerful in this game. I don't get it. Also, apparently submarines have a hard time sinking embarked rangers. Okay, here we go. Get the gold flowing.
When God said, "Let there be light," he surely must have meant perfectly coherent light.
Alright, we'll get some builders queued up to help out our space race projects once we get back underway there in the future. Looks like we lost suzerain status. Let's get Geneva back into the fold. There we go. I don't really want to lose this this machine gunner. I've definitely taken some damage. Let's see. Maybe we'll go ahead and promote our battleship. We'll promote these Caroleans. Submarines are doing the important job of attempting to keep trade flowing. Same with these destroyers. All right. Attempt to disrupt rocketry. And let's check out the victory conditions here. Looks like Hungary has joined in the space race. Alright, so we have to get Smart materials. Where are we at in the tech tree for smart materials? I don't think we've revealed that one, which we will shortly. So do some industrial zone logistics here. Let's see how the great people are looking. Actually, we probably want to go for some scientist points. So let's get rid of those, actually. And we'll do some campus research grants. Because Carl Sagan is going to really boost our space race aspirations. Wow, there's really been quite a bit of settling going on out here. I would like to promote these guys. I think we can do that. Oh, we can upgrade to a missile cruiser. That could be really nice. Yeah, I think I am going to promote these guys. Alright, continuing to rebuild our trading network. Here we go, get some offshore oil going on here. You know, before we just build a sewer, let's do campus research grants here as well. How are we doing on that great scientist progress? Yeah, it'd be really nice to leapfrog Nubia there. In fact, we'll slot in another campus research grants. Oh, actually, I just noticed my builder can contribute toward the campus research grants here. We'll do that. Didn't seem to do much. I'm working on keeping trade up with our allies, the Dutch, rather than taking slightly more lucrative trade route possibilities with Nubia, as we are not on good terms with them.
We find everywhere men of mechanical genius, of great general acuteness, and discriminative understanding.
Okay, so we can pick an even higher level government now. Right. So I definitely want to look for some policies that are going to improve our gold. Wow, this is a huge one to keep, I think, even though it doesn't contribute toward gold. I really like the mod that shows you the bonuses that you receive from the different policies. I don't think we need to keep force modernization in here anymore. And I do think we could use more oil and aluminum. Aluminum is going to become important as we attempt to really boost our launched spaceship eventually. Okay, we have a pretty injured modern AT regiment here, but we can take a promotion with them. putting the Navy on alert in a few places. Gonna keep an eye on what England is up to. Oh, we lost a governor somewhere.
You don't stumble upon your heritage. It's there, just waiting to be explored and shared.
Okay, we managed to disrupt rocketry. That's fantastic. But let's see. Liang. Okay, well, I don't really mind that too much. Of all the governors to have removed, she's probably the one that we can deal with the easiest. Wow, my cities are starting to get pretty upset in terms of amenities. Look at all these traders down here in the area around Arabro. All right, we're going for it again. Disrupt rocketry. Yeah, let's go for sabotage production here now. Oh yeah, we got to keep up our friendship and alliances and everything with the Dutch. All right, I think I'm gonna pause my recording here and play on, and I will rejoin all of you when we are nearing the space race victory. So don't go away. We'll be back and ready to close this game out here pretty soon. Alright, popping back in here for an update on the game. We have launched our exoplanet expedition, and or we're working on launching it. Checking out the victory conditions right now. Science is the main race happening. We're definitely in the lead right now. A few other civs have joined in. We have done a lot of spying and have kept Nubia from progressing much further. Done several disrupt rocketry missions. Let's see. There's some interesting stuff going on over here. So we were starting to have some loyalty issues with our city of Kalmar, and Nubia was really, they were moving in here, founding some cities. This city was getting ready to rebel to them. So also, in order to squeak into a normal age, the very last move we made was to declare a war of territorial expansion on Nubia, and that just narrowly got us the normal age instead of falling into a dark age. And we're kind of pressing the attack a bit here on these island cities that Nubia has. Also, Nubia wound up taking the city-state of Geneva, which was our ally, and we were able to rally the world via an emergency, and basically now everyone declared war on Nubia in order to take part in this city-state emergency. So a few interesting things happening toward the end game. Although there's been a lot of kind of, clicking next turn, moving along. Apart from figuring out how I was going to get to the normal age, I did wind up, I burned through a lot of gold to purchase several items, like a giant death robot, a jet bomber, a few buildings in order to net some era score. So I will play on a bit more here, and we will pick up in a little bit with the latest from the space race here in the Swedish Empire. All right, jumping back in here relatively quickly. We have a builder here that we can use to contribute production to the project, and this might be just what we need to launch this space race project, the exoplanet expedition. So we will see if that happens. If not, it'll be the next turn, so stick around. And there we go. Okay, one more turn. It's completing the exoplanet expedition launch. Alright, so in the meanwhile, we are attacking the city of Icon here. And it is just out of the range of our jet bomber. But we'll go ahead and rebase here. Alright. Our nuclear submarine is patrolling Nubian waters, seeing if we can cause any trouble over here. Alright, we should see our exoplanet expedition get launched. We also have Carl Sagan here, who grants 3,000 production toward a space race project. I think we'll use that for one of the projects that help boost the speed of the exoplanet expedition. All right, there we go. All right, we'll see now if we are able to make it. And let's see, can we build any of those space lasers? I don't think we can. We'll be able to do that in a few turns. So, all right, well, in the meantime, I'm gonna pause the recording and we'll get back to the Empire as we progress later in this space race victory. All right, popping back in the game here, we have Carl Sagan in place, and we're getting ready to launch a Lagrange laser station. So we'll see how that works out. I'm curious if the 3,000 production that he will grant toward the production, if that will overflow. Actually, what I might do is maybe see if I can queue up another couple Lagrange laser station projects in that city. Let's cancel this one. And we'll see if that, if I can get a couple more and see if the production would overflow. That would be interesting to see. All right, let's try it. All right, so we got that one launched. Okay, does not look like it overflowed into the other projects, but that's all right. I was just kind of curious, but we can contribute this builder's production toward it. Didn't seem to do that much. All right, well, we are underway, and our ship has a ways to go still, so I'll report back in as we make some more progress. All right, we're gonna rejoin our progress toward the space race victory here. You can see we've traveled 30 of 50 light years, and our ship is currently traveling at 5 light years per turn. So in 4 turns, we ought to have our space race victory in hand. So I don't really care what any of these cities are building at this point. But we'll have the builders go out and put down some improvements nonetheless. As you can see over in this section, the war against Nubia went pretty well, taking over some of these overseas colonies that they had founded and that were putting pressure on our city. So we also have some progress against Nubia and their conquest of Geneva, although I don't think that's going to wind up mattering. We'll see. If we're able to liberate Geneva, that would be kind of a nice bonus on our game here in the victory. Wow, this giant death robot really does severe damage to the city. That's pretty cool. I guess I've received a couple of promotions since I started using the giant death robot, so. Oh my goodness, wow, okay, so basically we just took it over. That is wild. I thought I could only do ranged attacks. All right, we're gonna liberate this city. There we go. And yeah, we'll do some counter spying here. right, there we go. And let's check in again, 35, 50 light years. Very good. All right, our spy successfully thwarted some enemy spy activity, it looks like. This guy is actually quite an impressive spy for being stationed here in the Homeland's counter-spying. Really nice promotions for a spy in the Homelands. All right. Add some production there. Thought that was going to cause the launch of that Lagrange laser, but it wasn't quite enough. Looks like they have some air defenses here in Nubia now. Bring some units in here just to help secure Geneva. Little late game meteor shower, how about that? Okay, we got another Lagrange launch. It's not going to change too much.
That he who knows both sides.
At least I don't think it will. Considering we're just a few more turns from finishing our science victory. Actually, let's take a second to just look around the Empire. It definitely doesn't look as nice as it used to. I mean, it's very modern. We have, in some places of the Empire, we have some really cool looking modern improvements. People are now living off the coasts of some of our cities. Some offshore wind farms. But we also have these sort of lingering devastation of our lands. It's actually pretty severe. If you look at the city out here, they really lost a lot of land back to the ocean. Let's see, what else can we look at here? So yeah, this is the these are the colonies. We founded this city here and have been able to take some of these others. Nubian lands up here. They were also ravaged pretty badly by the coastal flooding. This used to be an island that kind of stretched along here. So that's kind of a little look around the world. Alright, might as well launch another Lagrange laser station. We did wind up launching one from Göteborg as well, our other city with a spaceport. Oops. going to go ahead and counter spy again. This jet bomber has really been helpful, and whoops, I didn't mean to attack that tile and pillage it, but oh well, did all right. I wonder if it took any damage from that anti-air. It looks like it did. We'll take a free builder. Why not? Let's see. We'll do a little coastal raiding here. Really closing in on that space race victory now. One more turn and we should be there. So I think we're going to do the trick where you can press Shift Enter and just jump to the next turn. All right, there we go.
Much as our ancestors did ages ago, we thrust forward into the unknown. The first pioneers set forth on an uneasy course. And yet once again did our people thrive. Now, under your leadership, we plot a new course and make another world our own.
All right, well, that completes the game. And it was a really long series here. Thanks for any of you who stuck around and watched this. I think there were, I think I learned some things along the way about what I want to do with this channel and what sort of content I want to put out. I'm not sure how many more of these full playthroughs I'll be doing, but I'm curious for anyone who did watch what your thoughts are. Feel free to share them in the comments, and yeah, hopefully I'll be back with more content, more relaxing play to explore style Civ gameplay. So thank you again for watching the Joy of Civ.